Before we get into the video, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified anytime I make a video. So let's get right into it. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. It's the Kid, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can no doubt tell in the video title, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and my opinions of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the 15th edition of Call of Duty and the Activision franchise. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So we're going to have a lot of things to talk about. But let me no doubt tell you, I am really hyped up for Black Ops 4. But this is going to be one of the more risky attempts of Call of Duty. And I'll get right into the video. So let's continue. Okay guys, so the first two things I'm going to be talking about is campaign and multiplayer. So campaign, there is not going to be a traditional campaign. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing, but I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a campaign as I'm reading on the websites. And trust me, my sources are reliable. They're using Polygon.com is really one of the best things to talk about when you're talking about games and upcoming games that are coming out. So yeah, there's not really going to be a campaign. Now, for someone like me, I'm not bothered by this too much because I don't really play campaign. In a Call of Duty game, I just want to jump into TDM with some type of SMG or assault rifle and just start decimating my enemy team. But this is a new step, and I'm hoping that they're prepared for some of the outlash, because people love campaign in Call of Duty. Now, for multiplayer, there's a lot of things I'm going to talk about, but the first things first. Black Ops 4 is going to be futuristic. That's not debatable, but it's going to be taken sometime between 2025 and 2065, meaning Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 is in there. So it's Black Ops 2, and the timeline stance is going to be Black Ops 2, then Black Ops 4, then Black Ops 3. That's why some of the characters that are in Black Ops 3 are not in Black Ops 4. So people might be wondering if it's like an apocalyptic era or something like that, and I'm just here to drop that superstition and belief right here and now. I'm gonna let you guys watch the multiplayer trailer so you can get my opinions of it after, and hopefully you guys have your own opinion of it if you watched it already, or you could put it in the comment section below about the trailer. So if you guys do enjoy it, I'll be back in a second.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
Guess who's back? It ain't a fucking question. They know the name out in the presence of a living legend. What you heard is heard to murder you will need protection. So blinded couldn't see, so if you need it, you get direction. You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Bravo secure. Pushing on me.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deployed.
You lack compassion, you ain't rap, you just a whack distraction. I can't relax, cause they'll imagine smashing Tony Braxton. Real sisters at let's get it cracked.
Building barricade.
Had no hope, so I wrote this how I cope. I went home with no result, new approach, same truth. Just get ready, aim, shoot, then big bang. So they better bring troops because
Gunship overhead. Bring down the hammer.
Copy that, 113.
shoot one shot if you ain't ready to die. Never get it up, I got shooters for hire. Cause you don't want it.
Marking targets.
Better back to back, but I'm done, so I ain't trying.
Sensor going live.
I know you heard me. Feel like I'm going crazy. It's murder.
Heels coming.
Eat this.
You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Taking Bravo.
Pre-order now and get access to the private beta.
Alright guys, now some of the things we'll be talking about in multiplayer. Now, one of them is kind of a weird change, but I kind of like this change. And it's they're dumping out automatic health regeneration. Now, basically, if you got hit, like really bad, like you're about to die and you escape the gunfight, usually take about 8 seconds. And as of now, in 8 seconds in World War II, I'm using that as an example, to fully heal and get back to the fight. Now, they're getting rid of that now. They're getting rid of it this time. You would have to manually implement it yourself. So if you really just watch the trailer, you can tell that there is a thing right next to the specialist bar and something else where like it shows like it's like a cross. Not like a holy cross, but it's like a cross people use for like mech stuff like that. So you hit the button and you automatically heal yourself. Now there's a specialist in the game where like usually it takes 8 seconds to fully heal if you're not using that specialist, but if you're using the specialist that I'm talking about, it essentially gives you less time to heal. That way you can get into gunfights faster and get kills again, you know, get your kill feed, get your kill chain and stuff like that, get your score streaks, yada yada yada. And this was like it makes so that connects the player to the combat experience and makes seeking cover and choosing when to heal a more meaningful part of gameplay. Now, there's another thing that they're going to be implementing, which is it's on the website. It says predictive recoil, means that you'll get to know their guns. You will get to know the guns that count on them to behave the same way in both actions as well as it looks. And they're also implementing a thing called a fog of war, which conceals the adversaries on the minimap, so you can't really see them unless they fire a gun, or if a specialist talent such as Recon, which is one of the specialists in the game who fires a sentry dart that reveals everything. So essentially, in most Call of Duties, or some of the Call of Duties, I think it was Black Ops 3 implemented this. Essentially, you wouldn't be seen unless you either A, shot a gun. That's Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, you shot a gun, they would find you. In Black Ops 3, you would essentially, Black Ops 3 had it too, but you would essentially be unnoticeable until someone shot. Once you shot, your enemies will be located on your minimap via circle. And essentially they're doing this here, which is going to be really good. But now here comes the real ball kicker. There is a new mode in multiplayer. Now, some of you are aware, if you guys have been living under a rock for the past, I want to say a few months actually, no, almost a year. There's been games called PUBG, H1Z1, which is actually just got a beta on PS4, and most importantly, Fortnite. Those are battle royale games. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is being really ballsy and having a battle royale type mode in it. It's going to be called Blackout, and it's going to be taking place on a map that's larger than any other map in the franchise, according to Treyarch. And the map is going to be 1,500 times larger than Nuketown from the first Black Ops. And I'm kind of scared about it, because if this they're really risking something. Call of Duty was mainly a shooter, a first-person shooter, in which you just pick up a gun and start shooting people in the face. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad idea, mind you, but I'm just kind of iffy about it. I don't really play battle royale games, if you guys know, on my channel. I'm probably gonna get into it. I'm probably gonna get into it soon, but I just don't really feel towards battle royale games. I'm not saying it's a bad genre. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not really into it yet. So yeah, they're really risking a lot on this, and I'm kind of hoping for the best, you know? So yeah. Now the next part, I'm going to be a little nitpicky and talk about some of the things that they're implementing with the multiplayer aspects, like really nitpicky stuff. So see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so getting a little bit more about it. It is confirmed 100% boots on ground on Black Ops 4. We will be receiving return to specialists. Like on Black Ops 3, there's going to have its own set of abilities, like the newcomer Crash, a medic class soldier. This is what I was talking about, where instead of having 8 seconds to just heal, well, it doesn't take 8 seconds to heal with the thing, but the recharge rate is 8 seconds, so you have to wait a whole 8 seconds before you can use the medkit, or however I'm going to say call it medkit, to fully heal yourself again. With Crash, he can not only do that, but he can also heal allies. And Tort, a master at disrupting combat flow, and he lays down razor wires and pop-up improvised cover for his team. And now there will be returnings like Seraph, Ruin, and Firebreak, but they're going to be totally reimagined with new abilities. Sorry. And some additions of Call of Duty that they are known for, which includes swimming and flamethrowers, will also be back. And to me, I know Annihilator is going to be in it because the multiplayer trailer. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm gonna let you go back into the video and watch it before you come to this part of the video. I'll give you 2 seconds. This is a possible video. Alright, so you're gonna be changing up the small tweaks like guns up, approach weapons. That means that when players throw grenades, call in scorchies, or vault over objects, they're gonna always be ready. They'll be up and at the ready, which is really good. That way, like, if for me, anytime when I'm reloading and like someone's coming at me, I can't like just switch it back in time, so they're just automatically laying me down. Now I could actually have a better advantage on this, which is really good. So that's pretty nice. Like I said before, there's gonna be a fog of war thing, like I talked about earlier in the video. I'll let you guys go back to that part of the video. But also, we're gonna have a chance to get familiarized with the specialists in Black Ops 4 due to solo missions, which is single player, but it's not a campaign. It's just more or less you getting familiar with the specialists, so they can give you trials so that way you can overcome them using the specialist abilities and or weapons. Now, I'm not sure about this one. Weapons. It says weapons are also changing in Black Ops 4. Treyarch says it has overhauled weapons, animations, and attachment systems, including a new attachment called an operator mod. One of those mods adds a suppressive fire mechanic to guns, blurring and distorting the vision of the enemies on the receiving end of that gunfire. Treyarch also announced that guns would have predictive recoil patterns, and additionally that will let players make micro adjustments to the aim and master how guns fire. Now, I don't get the operator mod, but I do like the predictive recoil patterns. That way, if you know how the gun, if you play with the gun long enough and you know how the recoil works, you can actually like predict where, so you can like predict in the way so that way it can get most of the shots in instead of just like missing half its shots, especially if it's a new gun that you don't know how to use it. And like I said, healing has changed. You have to manually heal yourself, and the recharge rate for that is 8 seconds unless you're using Crash, which changed that from 8 seconds to 4 seconds. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are as hyped as I am on Black Ops 4. They're going to be really risking a lot on this, and I think it's going to come out for the better. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you can, make sure you just leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified anytime I make a video. Peace to you all, have a fantastic day, and take care.